Hi, Gales and guys. It's Christopher Mosier from MyMediaHelper.com, and it's the last training video. What we did is we edited with Windows 10 video editor. This time out, I wanted to show you how to do it with Pinnacle Studio. That's a video editor I've been using for many, many years. It's user-friendly. It's easier to use. All the bugs from a long time ago. It used to freeze the computer and crash and do all this nasty shit, and it doesn't do that anymore. That's long gone anyways. That's old news. There's a link down in the description to go and purchase Pinnacle Studio, and if this is something you want to do, go for it. A lot of editing programs are going to be the same, but this is specifically for Pinnacle. And again, the only reason I'm doing this video is because I use it. I know how to use it. And if you're interested in getting a more professional video editor than what we went through the last video, then I recommend it. I mean, it's always, you can go with Adobe Premiere, but that is a heck of a learning curve. I mean, I don't even know everything about Premiere. It's just easier to use this for me. So basically, I'm going to, because it's already downloaded, I'm going to go and find it. And it might even be on my dashboard, which it is not, or my desktop, I should say. So let me find the damn thing. If I knew how the alphabetical order goes, I would be awesome. So there we go. We'll hit that there, and we'll just wait for that puppy to come up. And then I'll show you the fundamentals of things. I don't know. If there's a request for the intricacies of the program, I'll certainly do that. I don't want to make this video too long. I just want to kind of get into the basics of everything so you can use it for at least making a YouTube video. The things I won't cover, which you can go back to the last lesson that I did, is actually, of course, it came up on the other screen. So let's go. Okay. Let me bring it over here. So the things I'm not going to go over is the title, the ending here. You can look to the other video, the last lesson, because in the beginning I talk about all this to make how to make all this stuff. All right. So I'm actually going to start a new project. And it's going to be a new movie. I don't know who the hell uses a disc anymore, but the option is there for you. Everything's digital now. All right, so I'm going to hit the, you should see an interface kind of like this to start with. You might even see this to come up with if you just installed the program. And let's do that. So I actually am making a different video right now that I'm going to edit, which is always weird to do a tutorial video of editing a tutorial video, but it is what it is. So here's all my videos in my download folder. All right, so if we go to my download folder where it's just my defaults, most people's default if they're downloading things makes sense, right? They download things in a download folder. All right, so there's downloads. There's all my downloads. All right, and I can tell because these are the ones that I did today. So those are the ones I want to grab. And so I will uncheck all that I just did. And now this thing's kind of hanging on me. And so it's instantly going to have all these checked, as you saw. I'm going to uncheck everything so you can check all. That's what you're going to see. I uncheck all. I just grab the ones that I want to have in this particular video. And I am going to import. Oops, sorry. Start import. And just let it do its thing. As you can see over here, it's completed. You can open the folder that it's in if you want. I'm going to close. So I'm also going to go to another folder in my C drive, which is going to be my media helper. And in there, you're going to see 505 files, which I definitely do not want to import over. So I'm just going to let the program find all those files. And magically and mysteriously, they all appear. And then I'm just going to see how they're all checked. I'm just going to uncheck everything once it stops hanging. All right, so that's that. And then that's that. So I've got to grab these two files. I'll grab this file just in case. It might be that one too. Anyways, I'm going to import those over. I don't need this. And then once that's done, you can hit edit. And then it will have all your files here for this particular project. I'm going to just drag this. It's simply drag. Now, I'm not going to put this on the first level. I'm going to put this on the second level. So that's going to be the different tiers. So if you want something to go over something else, you put it on different levels. So I'll show you, for instance. All right, so simply drag that down there. Then I'm going to grab my next clip, which is right here. And so you see the top clip is going to supersede the secondary clip. So that's how I do that edit there. And then I'm just going to put that right there. So this is basically what's going to happen if you scrub through it. So this music here is going to keep playing over, and it kind of fades out, makes a nice fade out to when I begin talking. And so you can do that as many times as you want, as many times as you need there. All right. So from here, you want to edit. So let's see what my big mouth has to say. Of course, I'll screw up a few times. All right, so I want to start here. So I'm going to go here. Make sure this is orange. You want to grab this piece, and you want to make sure that this is what your screen looks like. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's try that again. All right, grab that, and then you just want to drag, just cut it off as far as you need to, and I'm going to go right there. And then I just kind of click off, so this isn't orange anymore, see? I'll just click off of it. And then it's not orange anymore, and then I'll grab this, and I'll just drag it over. So what you're doing is left-clicking while you do this. You can see a little hand dragging it over. And I'm going to scrub it and see how it is. Okay, so you can do, let's go here. You can add different collections, different music. You can either import it on your own and put it in different tracks. So let's see if I have any music. Let's go to import again. Let's go to desktop. I think I have it's a fan film podcast. It's an audio, so we'll just grab that. It doesn't matter. So I'll import that. Now just close this thing. And I'll go back to edit. And then we should see the new audio. So there's the audio. You can drag down the audio. And so what I did is I went back and just downloaded an audio clip. I think it's going to be a music audio clip, I should say. I think it's just going to be easier to understand that way. So let's go through this. All right, so as you can tell, the audio is just overbearing myself to the point where you can't really, I mean, you can understand what I'm saying, but it's just overbearing. So what you can do in that case is there's these over here and these different little icons here. If we hit that one, it's going to open up this audio track. So we want to go down to the third one. And what I want to do is just lower both sides. Yeah, we'll go -10. See how that starts with. It's going to be trial and error for you. All right. And let's see what happens. So basically, it's a selling program for items on Amazon. So there's no inventory involved. Just purchase from one entity. All right, so probably still 2. And I'm going to go down to 15. And I don't put audio behind my tutorials, but this is just an example. All right, so let me show you what that's done. look at here. So now you've got these 2 points. So this is the first when I went down to -10. This is when I went down to -15. And what you can kind of do is just grab this. So once it turns white, you want to left click, and you can move this anywhere you want. And then you can do a transition up if you want. So if you just want to fade into the music, you can do that. So let's try that. So basically, it's a items on Amazon. So there's no inventory at all. Just purchase from one entity, sell to another entity. All right, and then you can go crazy if you want. Just bring this up as far as you want. And just play with it to the levels that you want. All right, so that's music. And I'm just going to get rid of that. You guys understand that, I'm assuming. And I can just click on this once it's orange and just hit my delete button. And it's out of there. Let's bring this over. It's going to let me back to 0 in case I put anything back on there. All right, so we can get rid of that. All right, and so you can hit this. It comes with pre-made music. So there's some commercial-free, non-licensed music you can use for your videos. You just hit on that and select the one that you want. And you can either preview it or add to movie. And so the next one's going to be a title. So if you want to add a title, see, there it is right there. You can just go in here and play with this. You can just go over to your Googles. We've done this before. You can do it again. Just pick up a Googles. Just put in black background or any type of background. Use black background. All right, and then just go to images. And what I normally do is, I didn't mean to put background. It's kind of redundant. We'll go to tools, size. I usually do large, just for the heck of it. Commercial and other licenses, just, I don't know, just to do it. So then you've got some to choose from. I just want a solid black background. That or this. This is fine. This should do it. It's got a little pattern behind it. That's all right. We can use that as an example. Yeah, I don't want that. I'll just download this. Save as image. I mean, there's a variety of ways you can get this. There's several free photo programs that I've shown you folks before. I'm not going to get into all that. I've done that a million times before. So you want to go to import. You want to go to your downloads again. You want to uncheck all this crap. I actually put it on my desktop. So just check what you want to upload and start import. All right, we can get rid of this. So we can go back to edit. That's going to put it, actually we can go here, and that's where it is right there. All right. So you can import this. We can just move this over here. We can move this over here and move this over here. And so you can drag this as far as you want, as long as you want, depending on how far you want your titles to or how long you want your titles to be. So I'll just drag it out right there. And then right here, we can hit this, or really wherever you want it. And I'll go right here, hit this. All right. And then I'm going to, actually it should be the other way around. Let's put this up here. Let's put that down there. Okay. So we're going to put in my media helper. You can get a lot more creative than what I'm doing here. I'm just doing this quickly. And I'll just extend that a little bit. I'll move this over so it's got a little time to come in. So, all right. And then if we play it, okay, it's my media helper. And you can get a little fancier. You can do some transitions with that. All right, we'll get a little more in depth with this. So, for example, I'm going to pull this back up, pull this back up, pull this back down. Come on now. Don't be a pain in the butt. All right, we're going to extend that out a little bit. All right, we're going to go back and hit the title, and that's going to appear. And we're going to bring that over here a little bit. All right, and you can extend it again as far as you want. Same as before. My media helper in here. And then I kind of have to be careful with this because the music that I downloaded is, I don't have a license for it. It's actually an old song that they use for the trailer of Wonder Woman. That's where I grabbed it from. So you can't really hear it in this video, so I don't think I'll be flagged for it or anything. But basically, so this is how you can do your opening title. Again, I've showed you other ways to do it. This is just a way you can do it through Pinnacle. It's just, so have your background here, your title on your first level. You can drag down your music. Make sure it's non-commercial or YouTube will flag you. You can even leave this blank and wait until you upload it to YouTube and just use YouTube's music. You don't have to add music this way, but if you want to, you can just get your unlicensed music or your own music that you hired someone to do, and then just put it there. And then you just do your title here. And I just wanted to show you something else. So if you go to here, these are transitions. All right, so I'm going to do standard transitions. I'm just going to grab one. Usually I do the clock. So I'm going to put it, oops, crap. I'm going to put it here. Yep. I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to put it here. Oops, this one should go here. There we go. All right, and then we'll scrub through it and we'll see what we see. All right, I don't want to do that music too long or they'll flag it. But actually, I'm going to take this off here. Just pretend that's there. Here, I'll do the music. Bumba dun dun dun, bumba humba 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 bumba boom 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 bumba bumba boom bum 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 bum. You can do a background if you want. So if you go here, and I'll just grab a background that I have already. So if you want to do a Christmas background, and just apply. So you got a nice Christmas background. And you can put other elements in there. Copy, select. Used to be able to click on this. And oh, that's right. So you can click on, put more titles in there. Right, and go like this. Oops. And then you can come over here and play with the font. Say, just change the font, make it all funky. All right. And then if you want to just put, I don't know, about Christopher Mosier presents. Seems cool. Come over here, kind of middle it. Let's get rid of this. Just delete. Get this out of here. Okay, delete text. I just want to delete the whole goddamn thing. Delete text, whatever. It's not going to show up. And then if you just grab this and then this at the same time, so what you can do is hit your control button. You can click, left click on that, and if you come over here, you should be able to, not that, that's not what I want. You should be able to make a liar out of me. Okay, yeah, this is what I wanted. You should be able to center it. There you go. So it's centered it for you. You can just move both elements around at the same time. All right, if you just click off this, then you can just move one element around at the time. There you go. You know, I'll put this over here, wherever you want here. And then, okay, so look at over here what you have. You have different elements you can add, different layers. So let's say you want to put another image in there. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, I don't know. Let's grab my handsome face and apply. And there I am right there. So I can move that around if I want. Ooh, look at me. I'm so skinny. Oh, now I gained some weight. All right, so you can do a picture of you if you want. Put it over there. All right, oops. So you can do as many layers as you want. You want to put a circle, and then just color it. Apply. And then you can put that. All right, oops. What are you going to do there? What are you going to do there? So you can use this right here. And you want to bring that backwards, send back. There's one that sends back one layer, the one that sends it all the way back. Let's see. I just wanted to send the element back. All right, send back. There we go. All right, and so now that's overlaid with that. Yeah, I can change up the color a little bit. Yeah, we'll go here, apply. And then so you got a whole bunch of things you can play with here. So give it a shot, get some music, got your background. You don't even need your background if you got this. And so play with it. I'll create a title on Pinnacle Studio for you. All right, so let's get back to where we were here. All right, so you can grab out on one of these pre-formatted deals. We'll just grab this one just for the sake of grabbing it. And you can put it down there, and of course you can extend it as far as you want. I'm going to delete all that stuff. I'm going to bring my opening pre-formatted title back up, and I'm going to bring this back up. All right, and then we just go. So I'll scrub through there. I'll watch that, and I'll see what's good and what's bad. And let's go back to the front where all my files are. Where my files go. Yeah, my files disappeared. So if you want to edit, you can just do this, edit to the point of where you need to. You can use the same clip as much as you want. All right, and then you can drag the same clip, or you can, let me go back over here. All right, you can duplicate the clip if you want. So let's see where that is. Should be a duplicate or copy. All right, so you can copy all. You can come over here and you can paste. So there's a variety. You can just do a variety of edits with that one clip and just cut out the parts that you want. And then once you're happy, then you just drag this clip over here. All right, and then just put them all together like that. If you need some time to kind of put them together like a jigsaw puzzle, what I normally do is just drag the clips down here. So let's say I'll have one there. Let's paste again. I'll have one here, and I'll do my editing, and then I'll just simply start putting them together like a jigsaw puzzle. So it's one coherent, understandable, semi-understandable when it comes to me video. All right. And then that's how you edit it. There's transitions that you can do. Okay. And if you just go up to this is sound effects, you can add sound effects if you want. I don't know. Let's grab it. Let's go crowd laugh. Let's go right here with crowd laugh, and then we'll just play. And I'm hilarious. So, of course, I would play that crowd laugh through the whole video because I'm spectacularly funny. Transitions. This is what I want right here. So here's transitions. So basically, you can go... I'm going to do standard transitions. I don't go too crazy with my transitions. I don't want them... I mean, you can. Here, look at the shit that they do. Popular... All right, let's go for this one, for example. I mean, you can get ridiculous like this. I don't know. Let's just do this one. All right, then we'll play it. So it's a transition from one scene to the other. I don't particularly like those. I like a clean transition. That's totally up to you. So let me go to standard transitions. And I usually like the clock wipe. That's usually my favorite. And then let's see how that works. All right. So, all right. You just right click if you don't want that. You just click on it, right click, and hit your delete button. Hit your delete button. transition. Okay, I lied to you. Just click on it, right click, go to transitions, and remove. Okay. And all right, then I'm going to print that right there. And there's my ending. All right. So let me just take some of this crap out of here. And you can get rid of that. Scroll down. And get rid of this. Scroll down. I just want the one track. I got a one track mind. Okay, so I've got my beginning. I've got this clip. I'm going to go in and edit more as I go. And then I got my ending clip. So it's just basically importing your clips. Normally I put mine in the download folder. All right, so I just go to where I download stuff, pick on the files that I want to. Once they're incorporated into the video, I just drag and edit as shown. Make sure you save once in a while. I'm going to save my movie as lesson. I think this is lesson 14 or 15. All right, I'm going to save. And then just to end up with, I'm going to export. All right, and I'm going to export to file. Put OK. I don't use disk anymore. I don't even have a disk player on my new computer. All right, so there's various formats, and I'm not going to go into each format. What I do I'm just going to specifically do what I use for YouTube, which is the default. And 1080p is always going to be, I always want HD 1080. And I don't need all this crap. All right, I'm going to hit export. Nope, start export. Let's put lesson 14. Lesson 14. Start export, and then it's doing its thing. It doesn't take very long. All right, and that's basically it. So, all right, I hope you got something out of this. What I can say is if you need a more comprehensive video, let me know. That's the basics of at least editing your video to get it to the point of YouTube. But if you want me to focus on something else, I can certainly dive deeper into that. I just didn't want to make this video too long. I try not to go over an hour on my videos, so just let me know. And I thank you very much, gals and guys. Check out another video in order to take this file and upload it to YouTube. And I will certainly put it down in the description below. If you could like this, subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate it. Hit the bell below so you get notifications. Share. You'll help the channel a lot, and I would appreciate it. And gals and guys, that is it for today. I appreciate you as always, and I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye.